I have intentionally not put in the thumbnail or the title that there is a giveaway associated with this video. However, that is in fact the case. It's a $700 retail value giveaway. I'm going to give you more details a little more towards the end of the video, not to try to make you watch all the video, but it will be something that we're talking about towards the end of the video. So stick around for that. Now let's jump into this review. So as you guys saw in that intro, I use the Bell Star as my go-to helmet. Now, one of the things I really like are the looks of this helmet. I just feel like it's a little different. A lot of guys in the Harley space are running another brand of helmet, which I have nothing against. I've owned them and I've worn them. There's nothing against them. I just like to do something different. Plus, I feel like Bell makes a really, really high-end helmet. The other big thing that I like about this helmet that I so far have only seen one other manufacturer do, and not nearly as well as Bell has done it, is this visor. This is what Bell calls the Pro Tint visor. And this visor in direct sunlight turns basically pitch black, like you cannot see through it. So it's really well shaded. You don't need to wear sunglasses underneath it. But at night, it goes all the way back to this clear, and it's able to do anything in the middle. It does it really, really well. It does it really quickly. So for that reason, I am a big fan. Your choice of helmet is not really that important as long as it is a full face helmet, because clearly you're not going to be able to capture good audio with an open face helmet. What is really important, the camera that you're using. So you'll see that on the front of my helmet, I have the Insta360 One RS mounted on there. Now, I just switched over to this brand from GoPro. And unfortunately, Insta360 did not send me one of these cameras. I bought two, actually. And I did reach out to Insta360, and this was their response. But I guess that does speak to the level at which I wanted and believed in these cameras as being better than what I was using beforehand, because I bought not one but two of them. So this is my motovlogging setup. This is the cage that the Insta360 comes with. This is a microphone adapter, so it's plugged in here. And let's talk about that, because I told you I just switched systems. This was what I was using previously. This is the GoPro Hero 7 Black Edition. Now, the 7 is older. They're on the GoPro 10 now. When I bought this 7, the 8s had just come out. I went with the 7 because this little lens can be unscrewed and replaced if you were to crack it. On an action camera, I feel like it's a matter of time before you crack it. The 8, GoPro switched that, where you could not replace that lens. So the 7 was a little bit cheaper and had the replaceable lens. That's why I went with the 7. Now, I mentioned the mic adapter that's on this Insta360. I want to show you guys that really quickly. So this is it. For the Insta360, this is your mic adapter. This is how small it is. Uses a little USB-C plug where it plugs right there in the side of this camera. Now, once you plug it in, because this is also how you charge your battery from the camera, they give you a USB-C port on the bottom there, so you can still charge the camera without taking this off. I think that is a really nice feature. This was GoPro's answer to audio. This is their microphone adapter. So it's $50, whereas the Insta360 was $20. You see that it's big, it's bulky, it's ugly, it's got this... I like that the cord is shielded with like such thick insulation, but it makes it a nightmare to use in that when it's in this housing, which is also ugly in my opinion, but I needed something that would hold this mic adapter, because the only other option I'd seen when watching YouTube videos on motovlogging setups was to Velcro or do something else terrible to the side of your helmet and stick this on there, and that was just not gonna happen for me. The Insta360 solved that problem. Now, this one also does not have a replaceable lens on this 4K camera, which I don't love. The features that this camera offered over my GoPros outweighed the cons of that, so I was willing to take a chance with the non-replaceable lens. Hopefully, I don't regret that. Now, lastly on the camera, I want to talk about how I mount it. So, this is just like your typical regular old GoPro mount. That is one of the good things about Insta360, is anything you have laying around that was GoPro mount-wise will work with the Insta360. Now, I use this one that basically allows you to have 3 separate hinge points. And that's so you can move this thing around and get the exact angle that you want. Now, these two use a Allen wrench, so it takes some time, dial it in, tighten them down. Those never really move again. This one I like to move because it lets me open and close my shield. I just lean it forward, pop my shield open if I'm riding and not really recording. If I'm recording, same thing. You just pop it back down to where it goes. And then on the helmet, I have no affiliation with these guys, but this mount is from a company called Ride Tech. And what they do is they 3D print these chin mounts for basically any helmet on the market so that it fits exactly. And I highly doubt this camera is picking this up, but this helmet has a curve this way as well as a curve this way. And their mounts use a 2-sided tape, and these things fit absolutely amazing. Also, for those interested in picking up an Insta360, I do have a discount code. I'll put the link down in the description so you can click on it. So the next thing we'll talk about, and just as important as the video, is the audio. Now, I will take this microphone out so you guys can see it as we talk about it, but I wanted to leave it in just to show you kind of how I have it mounted and where I have it mounted. Now, this is something that I continue to play with. I've seen another popular motorcycle vlogger who mounts his kind of on the cheek pad. I just can't seem to get mine to stay. I do like the idea of that so it's not right in your face. I'm gonna show you guys a sample of what this video and audio sounds like. This is the microphone that I use. This is the Shure MVL microphone. Now, this is originally designed to be plugged directly into your phone. Now, obviously, if you have an iPhone or something, you have to use the little adapter. And with Android, I don't know, I don't think they have the headphone ports anymore either, so I'm sure there's probably, you have to run some kind of adapter with those as well. This is set up to work with both Apple and Android products. And then this little mic cover. So this is what's called a dead cat. I bought this one on Amazon because the one this one came with was the nice little tiny black foam one you normally see attached up here to people's shirts. I took that off because this one helps with the wind a lot better. Now, I will put the Amazon link to this microphone if you want to pick one of these up. All right, guys, here is a real world test of the Insta360 and Shure MVL microphone setup in the real world. So I've chosen a bike with no fairing and no windshield just so we do get a little bit more wind. Obviously, that's going to affect your audio quality. Same thing, where you put the mic. I mean, I happen to have it for this particular setup right in front of my mouth. Sometimes I put it just above that little mouthpiece that's on my helmet, and that drastically changes the audio. There's a lot of factors that go into this. And this audio has been edited, but just very lightly. So I use Premiere Pro to edit all my videos, and I just use some of the built-in audio editing tools that they have in that software. I am by no way, shape, or form an audio engineer. If you're really good at editing audio, I guarantee you could get even better sound than what I'm getting here. And I've even contemplated, paying someone, but I'm sure, as you guys have noticed, even just stopping right here at that stop sign, the audio changes because we're not getting the wind. It's a little more clear. You can hear my voice a little bit better. But nonetheless, I wanted to show you guys a real world test. And for those interested, I am getting this looking back shot from the Insta360 with the 360 cube on it. I know when I was showing you guys my helmet, I was showing you the Insta360 with the 4K lens. That's because I don't need it to look out, like I said. So a little redundant to have two cameras facing forward, but I wanted this backward shot, and this is the best way to achieve that. But this has been the real world test. I mean, as you can see, we're running 55 miles an hour. This is what the audio sounds like. And I mean, to be honest, I know it has room for improvement, but I watch a lot of motorcycle vloggers, a lot. And I've yet to find anyone with like podcast studio quality audio coming out of their setup. Now, I will ask for a favor from you guys. If there is a motorcycle YouTuber, motorcycle vlogger that you guys really like and think has amazing audio, leave me a comment down below and let me know who they are. I would love to check out their stuff.
like I said, I feel like I've checked out most people's stuff, but that doesn't mean I've seen them all. So your recommendations are highly encouraged.
I'm fairly new to communication units. However, I did link up with Cardo. I do have a link for those wanting to pick up one of these, but that is going to be the giveaway. I'm going to give away not one, but two of these. So that is the dual pack of the new Cardo Packtalk Edge. Again, same unit that I run. First communication unit was from Cardo Packtalk Bold. Never bothered to read the instructions and was able to figure out how to use that unit flawlessly because that's how intuitive it was. So I don't want to get too much into detail, but this allows you to talk to other riders, whether it be privately or in a big open group with up to 15 riders, as well as listen to music. So if you're on a motorcycle that has no audio options, no speakers, you have speakers that get mounted in your helmet. I've done that in this helmet, and I also have a video that I will put out very soon showing the install. It's really not that bad as long as you take your time. So this is how we are doing the giveaway. Clearly, I'm going to ask you all to do the self-serving YouTube stuff, like this video, leave a comment on this video, and you must be subscribed to be able to win. Yes, I do check all three of those things when I do a giveaway. Now, here's what I want you to pay attention to. Leave whatever comment you want, but if you want to be considered for the giveaway, yes, I say considered because this is not random. I am going to pick someone that I think deserves it. Now, fortunately, the channel is growing very quickly. We just hit 23,000 subscribers. I am very thankful for that, but it's starting to feel a little bit one-sided in that you guys are learning a lot about me. I don't get to learn that much about you. So leave your Instagram handle, and when I have some downtime, I will go through these Instagram handles, go through your page. You'll probably see me pop up. For those that don't know about my Instagram, because I really don't promote it that much here, this is my Instagram account. This is my username. You'll see some likes. I might shoot you a message or whatever, just strike up some conversation. But I just want to make sure I find someone that I feel like really deserves to win this. Follow those simple instructions. You'll be entered to win, and I will pick a winner on August 26th. You'll know if you won because I will send you a DM. Now, if you don't see that DM, or you don't respond to that DM, or you don't answer that DM, whatever the case may be, in 30 days, I'm going to have to pick someone else. So make sure you're checking for that. Thanks for watching the video. Good luck to everybody, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.